All right, we're live. Hey everybody, Ronnie Petito with Petito's Performance Training Center. Been a while on here. We've been doing so much. Like, we're so busy with the facility as well as busy with the family. You know, I've been taking a decent amount of family time. So the first thing we did was 3 weeks ago, because it's been about 3 weeks to a month that we haven't done this live Q&A. So 3 weeks ago, we went on a little mini vacation, so we didn't do it that weekend. And I was thinking about doing a little vlog, but I really haven't been on vacation since I started this up. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna not do it, take some time off, blah, blah, blah. So the next weekend, the next 2 weekends actually, I wound up getting sick. So I had cousins over, so family, I was like, all right, so I have family over, but then I wound up getting sick and followed into the next weekend. So now here we are. I might be doing that because I'm still got a little, I don't know, it's like a respiratory thing and a chest thing. It's really annoying, but yeah, it's getting better. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna go through. I only got a few questions today. I'm gonna go through it, and this is probably gonna be prime time for the live Q&As from now on. Maybe not 3 p.m. I'm gonna go ahead and debate that time, but I want to do a Friday live Q&A. Anybody has any suggestions on what time I should actually do it at? You know, should I do it at, 11, 12, 1, 3, whatever time? I like one of those times, but I like some suggestions to see what you guys like so I can provide that information at the right time and everybody can actually have a chance to tune in. So as I'm going through these questions, and I know a lot of people haven't been on for a while, so as I'm going through these questions, anybody who has any questions following so I can answer them now or for next week, go ahead and throw those at me, DM me, or just write them on this video, and I'll be happy to answer. Hold on. Alright, trying to see. I got one of the videos the Instagram one's pointing towards me because nobody's manning it for me today, and I got to see if anybody tunes in with questions. I got a thumbs up. And that's from Mama, so thanks, Mom. Anyways, first question is from Fabiana. So if you remember, yeah, it's a weird name, right? It's unique.
Wait, what is it?
I wouldn't say weird, unique.
What is it?
Fabiana.
Oh, Fabiana.
What did it sound like I
I
said?
thought you said Baby Yana.
Well, that'd be really weird.
Well, it's not a weird name. It was just like, oh.
Be interesting. Right, not weird,
What's that?
interesting. Different.
Fabiana?
Different. Okay. And she said, how often do you have a cheat day, and what is your favorite cheating food? So I don't necessarily just have a cheat day. I mean, there's, every once in a blue moon I'll be like, all right, I just need to eat whatever the heck I want today. But usually I'm just basically sticking to the 80-20 rule, and that is basically 20% throughout the day, every single day. At the max, I'm only eating 20% bad. The rest, 80% or more, usually on the more side, more towards 85 to 90%. That's how much you're actually eating good. So, develop those healthy habits, put the right habits in place, no fruit after 2 p.m., little things along the way to help you towards your goal. And as far as favorite snack, what do you think my favorite snack is, Tay?
Skittles.
Skittles.
Ice cream.
I like Skittles. Ice cream's good. Popcorn's good. So yeah, any of those. And favorite cheat meal would be, I mean, it's not really, it's homemade, but it's kind of a cheat. I'm a big Italian guy, so I like anything pretty much homemade Italian, whether it's Alfredo, sauce, whatever it is. I always enjoy that stuff. So spaghetti, lasagna, baked ziti. Been a while, I know. It's a good idea. Maybe I should make that this weekend. All right, the next question is from Angel. How can I maintain my diet? For the past week, I have been unhealthy, and I am trying to get back on track. But all I am craving is fried foods. Any suggestions on how to stop or break this unhealthy habit? Yes, start slowly creating good habits. Okay, yeah, we want to eat fried foods, sure. So maybe you make that the only bad thing you eat throughout the day to kind of cure your craving and then get over it. Because what happens is if we restrict ourselves, like if we restrict I love eating ice cream all the time and I'm used to it all the time, and now I just cut it out completely, like I restrict it. naturally you're going to want it because you're cutting it out through the week, and then you're going to hit that weekend and you're going to be like, oh, I need to eat ice cream, and then you eat a whole tub. Instead, throughout the week, you should create healthy habits, make sure you're eating healthy all day, throughout the day, and then if you do want that snack, ice cream, whatever, you can have that, and that's the only bad thing you ate throughout the day. It's really about calories in and calories out, and nutrient-dense food. So if you're putting nutrient-dense foods in your body, often than not, you're going to come out with a good, positive outcome, right? So it's a pretty simple rule, 80-20. Try to utilize that, just like I mentioned before. Utilize the 80-20 rule. 80% good, 20% bad, and find out what you like. Everybody's different. Everybody's searching for a different goal, and we need to make sure that we're doing what's best for us. And you got to kind of figure that out as you go. And it's basically, before I go on to the next question, it's basically to create something that you can keep control of, that you can sustain. Because in order to see the progress, we can't just be really, really stupid, strict, healthy for 2 months and then stop, because you're going to see the gains from 2 months. Sure, you're going to look great, and then you're going to fall off because you went from really strict, you're really strict up here, and then you, boom, plummet, and you're way down here. And that's not going to help you. I'd rather be in this range, eat really good, up today, not so much, up, eat really good, up today, not so much. You got to find that middle ground to where you're eating good most of the time, but still enjoying yourself, so you can be consistent, and remain patient on your journey, because it takes a long time to get where we want to be. Yes. Especially, you can just go with my stretching there. It takes a long time to get where you want to be. Still a little inflexible with my back. Takes forever. All right. Last question, Alfred. I am confused about calories in and out. For example, I went to breakfast at IHOP, made sure I didn't go over my total calories for the day, and did my exercise, yet I still happen to gain 2 pounds back. How does that happen? Well, that happens because you're paying attention to the scale. Weight loss and the scale, obviously in the morning you're going to weigh different from what you weigh at night. If you take a crap in the morning, you're going to weigh different than if you didn't take a crap in the morning. If you took a bunch of water before you stepped on that scale, it's going to be different. The scale does not tell you everything. The scale only tells you, oh, here's a general weight where you're going to be at within 3 to 5 pounds. And that's okay to measure in the long run, because obviously if we're 50 pounds overweight and it's like, oh, I need to lose 50 pounds, then sure, that's going to be a goal you want to get to. But really, we're looking to live a healthy life. We're looking to live better. We're looking to enjoy our life, be able to go out, have fun, do different things, and look good in the mirror, look good naked, of course. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants that. It's a fact. Like, who doesn't? Exactly. Everybody wants that self-confidence. So, and here's the thing. Even if you ate good, let's say you came back, obviously, if you're eating IHOP, I'm assuming like pancakes or something like that, or, eggs with potatoes, toast, the whole 9 yards. And that's what we usually get for breakfast, right, if we go out. So that's going to fill up your stomach. And no, you didn't gain 2 pounds in a day. What happens is it just adds up. It's in your stomach. You haven't digested it yet, or you haven't got rid of it yet. And the weight always fluctuates. It's going to go up and down throughout the entire day. The entire day it's going to do that. So stop paying attention to the scale. Pay attention to things that matter. How are your pants fitting? Obviously after that big meal they're going to be a little bit tighter, but right afterwards they're going to be tighter. But how about in a couple hours? How do your pants feel throughout the day? How do your clothes fit? Are they fitting better? Are you having more energy throughout the day? Are you getting more things done? How are you looking in the mirror? All these different things kind of play a part. So the scale doesn't really show you things that you can be accountable for, Basically, it doesn't tell you how much you can lift in the gym. It doesn't tell you how actually, healthy you're being, or what your fitness level is. So stop paying attention to the scale. It's just a number. It's just a number, and we know where we want to be. We know how we want to look, and we know ourselves how we feel. So let's stick to that and stop worrying about the scale so much. All right, that's all I have for everybody today. And like I said, Friday's going to be probably the day to look for me on the Q&As. And I'm looking forward to next week. So anybody who has any questions that didn't get to tune in, to the live Q&A feed because, it's a different time. Nobody's ready for it. I knew that, and it's been a couple weeks since I've done one. So anybody who hasn't had a chance to ask questions, ask them now, and I'll be happy to answer them next week. My name is Ronnie Petito with Petito's Performance Training Center.